Mitchy T getting technical before the show.
And Logan. Why?
Why? Mitchy T and Logan B. Bruce, that is. Big Bruce. Yeah. I'm on the receiving end of that, all right?
Yes,
let me just make that clear before West Hollywood before we get all those West Hollywood callers a little too interested in the co-host.
They may still be.
That's true. It's very true.
Destination for the new millennium. Live daytime.
House door, por favor. Stephanie Campbell.
What's happening across the network. So come listen to the station live at webradio.com with music, news, sports, whatever your taste, it's there. Web Radio also has some cool giveaways all the time. Be sure to check it out. webradio.com.
That is right. How you doing out there? This is Mitchell Timmons. It's that time of the week again. Yes, it's Thursday, 6:30. You haven't forgot about me because you know you're ready. Because you know it's what? It's more than just music.
It's more than just radio.
It's more than just radio. It's time for the Mitchy T Show. That's right, Hollywood. I know you hear me out there loud and clear because I'm right here on KLAS 89.7 FM. And this is live. Yes, this is no recording. We do these things live, I tell you. Now, if you want
4
to call
times in a row.
Yes, 4 times. 5 would have just been too much. So we don't like to do things too much out here, but we just like to do them right. So ladies and gentlemen out there listening and watching, yes, I know you're watching too. Yes, if you want to call in, it's very simple. It's 323-962-1937. That's 323-962-1937. And if you want to call in to listen, because you know we all got cell phones these days, it's 323-461-6676.
All right. So,
Logan, my man, Raisin Man himself, has made it back again. And we have a special guest. Yes, special guest. I mean, you know what? This is like the family show of the Yuznas. Every Yuzna has just about been on the Mitchy T Show, or they've been mentioned on the Mitchy T Show. And today's special guest, we have Brian Yuzna.
Hi there.
Yes.
Bring your dad to work day.
Yes. Go ahead and tell all of Hollywood and the rest of the world, Brian. Go ahead and speak into the mic and tell them how are you feeling today, and are you happy to be on? I already know you are happy to be on the Mitchy T Show.
I'm just really impressed by what a luxurious place this is. What a highly professional outfit the show is. There's so many support personnel and high quality creative types. It's humbling.
That was such a lie, but it was a good lie. I like it. I like his enthusiasm. He is definitely here. This is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to meet the man himself, Yuzna, who created Raisin Man himself. Yes, the man, Raisin Man.
it's pretty impressive. It's a pretty impressive accomplishment, if you ask me, Mitchy T. I mean,
I agree.
I just speak for myself and the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Well, that's it.
Today I'm gonna have to have a few questions for my man Brian over there because, you know, as if you guys didn't know, I'm a writer actor myself. I'm a case of model, and I'm also in the medical field. But my true passion, yes, is film, which this guy right here has made movie magic. I mean, I've seen his films. I like his films. I didn't even know he made these films until one day, your brother, yes,
Moi?
yes,
Another family member?
another family member. You guys,
It's a family show, Dad.
yeah, they got a whole zoo out there. I mean, the zoo is.
That's how I do the wave at Dodger games. when I'm not booing for the Dodgers because they suck. No.
That's not funny.
That's not
That's
funny.
not funny.
I support my team, all right?
Yeah, we support
the
our
New York
teams.
Yankees
We
all
have-
the way. No, I'm just-
We have to support our teams out there. We're gonna look great. We're gonna look good. We're gonna look great. But meanwhile, I just wanted to say that your brother told me about. Oh yeah, well, why don't you just write a horror film? My father makes horror films. I was like, I was about to choke.
Well, can't he make a script himself then? Why do I gotta write them?
Okay, I'll write it. And it was really fun. I wrote it on my iPhone. Matter of fact, when I was at work, don't tell nobody. But I figured,
Product placement right
So
there.
I've always wanted to meet the great one himself, right over there. Yes. And he's here in my studio on my show. So he's like, hey, he saw a film, he saw a clip, and he's like, you know what? I really like this guy. I want to come on a show. He has a lot of talent.
It has nothing to do with me being on the show, really.
This guy.
It's just a coincidence. He
I
came
just said I
across-
would produce the script if you would just let me on the show.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Please.
Hey,
Please.
I get dozens of offers, but not like that. He almost cried. It looked really good. I like it. And here it is. Here we are, 18 years later. Actually, it's probably only 8 months, but it feels like 18 years. I look like, and I feel like I'm 19, but I'm not. But with that, how are you feeling, Logan? Now that your mother has been on the show, and your pops is on the show. Is this quite a feeling for you?
Well, it is a dream come true. When they asked me when I was in elementary school what I wanted to do when I grow up, I said I want to get both of my parents on the radio, no matter what, no matter how hard I have to work, no matter how many lunatics I have to hang out with.
Yeah.
Mitchy T is not the sanest guy the sanest guy out there.
I tell you what, it's wonderful because we've sung happy birthday to my mom. It was actually her birthday, July 2nd. Yes, Mom, you're out there. I love you. We've had my mom in spirit on the show. I've had my father last time he's called on the show. This is a family show. It's family orientated. I like to say that.
Adam's family.
AKA Adam's family. See, he's great. You can come back on the show anytime you want. And everything. So, Brian, I have a question for you. And in all of your life of wonderful filmmaking, I wanted to know what inspired you to want to make film.
Well, I was on vacation in South America once, and on a no budget in Colombia, and I was with my girlfriend, and a movie company came to the outdoor restaurant across from the beach that we were at. They had a really cool Jeep, and the guys looked real snazzy with their sunglasses at night, and the girls looked really great. And they were having more fun than we were, and we were on vacation. And I thought,
Those jerks.
this movie business could be good.
It looks like it's working out. I tell you what, it looks working out. You're on the Mitchy T
But
Show.
really, I wanted to express myself.
He's an artist,
So
This is really art.
just that moment alone on the beach.
No, I think there was more than that.
More than that,
But
but
that's
like,
that's
that
a
was
true
a-
story.
Okay,
Well, it
yeah.
made me think that maybe there's ways to make a living that are kind of like being on vacation. And to a certain degree, making movies is like that.
It's like eating ice cream and getting paid for it. It's wonderful.
It's art, but the F is silent. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Did you say that?
What?
Stephanie, how are you back there? How are you doing?
My mom just called her.
Oh, your mom, tell your mom that you're busy right now. You're at the Mitchy T Show and stuff. Tell her we all said hi. Yeah. We're getting a little anxious there. But that's interesting. So how long have you been in the business?
I made my first movie here in LA in 1984.
1984. I was 2 years old.
You could have started the thing.
Yeah, I could have been the baby. Out comes the baby. Here's
I-
Mitchell Timmons. He's the star of the show. So 1984. And how long have you been in the City of Angels?
Well, we that's when I moved here. But I've worked outside of LA a lot, so I haven't actually lived here for about 12 or 14 years.
Oh wow! And where do you?
That's why
originally-
Logan grew up in Spain, in Barcelona.
Spain, Barcelona.
Raisin Man.
That's tough.
Only my friends get to call me Logan, all right?
Logan.
Friends and family.
He is your father.
Yes, he is.
He brought you in this world. He could take you right out.
Yeah. He brought me in this world. He took me to Spain. He brought me back out here, and that's when I met this dude.
Yes, and we're on the radio.
Yeah.
It's tough. I'm telling you, it's tough. It's tough to be a Yuzna. So, where are you originally from?
I grew up in Latin America.
Latin America.
Yeah,
Wow.
I went to
Can you
high
tell
school.
by looking at him?
This guy's everywhere. Okay. Like I'm here, I'm there. Okay, I'll come do the Mitchy T Show. All right, I'll drop in. All right, I got.
Fly
15
me out
minutes
to LA. I'll
spare.
do anything.
Yeah.
All the hot spots.
all the hot spots. Yes.
So anyway, sorry. You were born in Latin America.
No, well, no, I was born in the Philippines. I
The
grew up in Latin
Philippines.
America, and I went to high school in Atlanta, Georgia.
You went to Atlanta. Oh, my grandfather is from Atlanta.
Oh, he's a cracker.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. We're diehard Braves fans because of him. Yeah, Atlanta. Wow. I did not know that. You went to high school in Atlanta.
Believe it or not, I was in Atlanta when the Milwaukee Braves came to town and became Atlanta Braves.
Oh my gosh.
Before that, they just had a farm team called the Crackers.
Saltine crackers.
We're all crackers at heart over
Yes,
here,
yes.
except for Stephanie. She's
Yes.
only half cracker. You know.
Oh man,
It's the radio.
This is just too much. This is just way too much. And I recently have seen some of your work, and I am a fan.
Good,
I
thank
must
you.
say I am a fan. And you know what? The first thing I thought, I was like, I gotta work with this guy. I've got, okay, how about this?
Somehow I've got
I'll-
to sell my script.
Yeah, somehow,
Thanks, Dad.
somehow,
It's movies.
somehow,
I'm a fan.
yeah. And
I am a fan.
I'll milk
A
it with
big
my,
fan.
I'll milk it with my radio show. I'll get him on my show.
Are these microphones or udders? That's what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, West Hollywood.
This is definitely a microphone, but you know, who's out there listening? Everybody's out there listening. Yes, and go ahead and do tell. I know you're on Facebook, and you have tons of Facebook fans out there. Oh my goodness! And as of right now, you're on hiatus. Like that's what we have to call it, right? You're on vacationing.
You mean unemployed yet?
unemployed, aka unemployed? We like to call it.
Hint, hint, wink, wink
Hey.
to all the movie studios
No,
out there.
I just finished a movie just a couple weeks ago.
Oh gosh,
So
this
now
guy's.
I'm looking for something to start.
No,
Look, this is not a place where you can just promote your stupid movie. Right? No, I'm just
Hey,
joking.
It's called Amphibious 3D. And
It's
No, what
in
is-
3D.
What is the movie?
it's called Amphibious 3D. It's a giant sea scorpion.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mitchy could have played the giant sea scorpion. Look
I
at,
gotta play the
look at the
kid.
claws on this guy.
I'm telling you. That now you're looking for work. See, this guy, after he does a movie, he's not like the Hollywood actors. Oh, I'm gonna go sit on an island for 5 months. No, I'm gonna pick up, do another movie. Let's do it. You know, I do know once he gets his hands on my script, he will be like foaming at the mouth.
Oh, I did run out of toilet paper.
Yes. Oh my god, I did too. I have so many scripts. Sometimes I do use that, but that's another story.
What were you gonna say? That
I said I'm going to keep working until Logan gets a job.
I have to wait for a long time.
That's gonna be forever. Or until he gets married. Ah! Or until he gets off my show.
Well, 5 minutes, you know.
I got 5 more
Well, he
minutes
did
of
say he was
fame.
making the big bucks at this show.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's making
check
big
it out.
bucks,
I
man.
am.
What do you? How?
But you know.
Wait,
can't
you're
lose
getting
on
paid and I'm not
everything,
getting
yeah.
paid? Wait, where does this come? That's where all the
Monopoly
money.
money, dude. Monopoly money.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you've had some big shows. You've had some
Uh-huh.
big shows. He's gotten his permit. We talked about that
Oh,
on the
yeah.
show.
Oh, okay. That's
He
a
got
good
that. He got that $400 fine.
Look.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding fine, you know.
Skateboarding. That's why I know.
Learning how to drive. Hopefully, it's gonna be a solution to
happen.
itself, you know.
It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna start driving. I'm gonna be skating less, perhaps. You know, we'll see.
Well, you're on the show right now,
Yeah,
and
let's not
that's
get
all
ahead
that
of
matters,
ourselves,
Well,
right?
speaking of unemployment, I happen to be unemployed too. So maybe you and me, we can get together.
And be unemployed.
And be unemployed. Like yesterday, all week I've been trying to find a job. It's like going on an audition. So I'm like, who wants to employ and work for Johnny Bob? I don't work for no Johnny Bob.
I haven't even heard of Johnny Bob.
Yeah, exactly. Johnny Bob doesn't exist.
You pulled a fast one on me, Mitchy T.
I'm pretty quick when I want to be. I'm pretty quick. I am. And what kind of genre of music do you like to listen to when you're not making the greatest films in all the world?
Well, it's funny.
Other than gangster rap, Dad. Other than gangster
I
rap.
listen
Tupac.
to Verbal Disclosure.
Oh,
really?
yes. Hey, we all listen to Verbal Disclosure.
Who
Everyone out there is
doesn't listen
listening.
to Verbal Disclosure?
Hey, if you're not listening to Verbal Disclosure, you're just not one of us, and you're not that cool. So I'm sorry, you're definitely on the radio. I gotta tell you that. So we're gonna get this beat going right here. This is a big ups to my boy Eam, who just heard in the background over the phone. He does big things right here. This is his beat. So we're gonna play this and hit. We go. Doing the remix right here live on the Mitchy T Show, right here on KLAS 89.7. Yeah. Yo, boys, go and hit us with the new remix.
I called the doctor and the doctor said, take some Ativan with some lithium. Call me in the morning if you still don't feel alright. I take the meds so I can get some sleep, but I toss and turn incessantly, cause these voices won't seem to leave my head. Cause it feels like they're watching me, like I just can't breathe. Suffocated, irritated, dying in my skin. Cause it feels like they're watching me, like I just can't breathe. Suffocated, irritated, dying in my skin.
I can't breathe, it feels like I'm dying in my skin, so there's no use in hiding. Constantly, it feels like they're watching me. I'm more paranoid than 4420 fiends. I'm on my knees like I'm praying to God to seize my insanity and turn it off. But really I'm just crying while the voices talk and squeezing my head like it's going to pop right off. And it might as well, cause I don't wanna live as I'm living in hell. I took the meds that the doctor gave me, doubled the dosage and combined them daily, but I still see burning babies sitting at the dinner table with me saying pass the gravy. But they're crazy cause I'm eating cold cereal and staring at through the eerie holes. I must be interdimensional portals, cause the faces staring back at me are not mortal. So do I really wanna end my life? I already scared away any friend I like, and I'd run too if I could get away from me. It's not that I mind the voices, I just don't like what they say to me. But I guess that company is company, and I should just be happy that I'm hanging out with somebody. Some ugly bugs are crawling up me, but whenever I reach the brush I'm daft, there's nothing. They vanish just like I should. Feels like I'm swallowing my tongue and I wish I would.
Called the doctor and the doctor said, take some Ativan with some lithium. Call me in the morning if you still don't feel alright. I take the meds so I can get some sleep, but I toss and turn incessantly, cause these voices won't seem to leave my head. My head, my head, my head, oh, oh,
Oh, that's right. I'm back. I ain't heard no fat lady sing just yet. This is my show, the Mitchy T Show. I done did it, done met it, done landed. Man, can't you see I ain't done yet? I ain't got no regular job, but they got me right here on the radio station. ARN's about to make Mitchy T a sensation. I ain't even got no education, but we done did it. Excuse me if I stutter a little bit. I just came back from EDC this week. If you know what I mean, then you, that shows you everything about me. Because I I ain't going nowhere. Cause I know for sure you gotta be dead broke before you get filthy, stinking rich. Yes, my name is Mitch. I'm gonna be here. I always have been. Since I was 21, I've been doing my things for 7 long hustling years. So you do the math on how young I am. Because I'm gonna be here until I ain't going nowhere. That's what you get right here on the Mitchy T Show. Go on play. Go on play. We're gonna be right back, right here with me, Mitchy T. So don't go nowhere.
Yeah, you're not as cool as the unemployed if you don't listen to Verbal Disclosure.
Hey, raise your hand if you're unemployed right now. Oh my goodness, and we're all on the radio. This is great. This is too bad. I wish Sebastian was here.
Off the streets and on the show.
Yeah, off the streets, in the show, into the studio. Here we go. Like, it doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than this. You know, I may not be getting paid, but I'm doing priceless stuff.
I have one question though.
Oh, yeah,
when you're not listening to Verbal Disclosure, I know you're listening to Verbal Disclosure all the time, but I mean, those spare moments when you're not listening to Verbal Disclosure, what are you listening to?
You know, the funny thing is I actually listen to a lot of movie soundtracks because I'm always looking for, you know, temp music and music for the movies.
I like that. I too. Okay, I listen to soundtracks too. I mean, when I was a kid, that's all I did was buy soundtracks because I'd go watch the movies. Like, wow, I really like this music right here and this music. I have to get the soundtrack. Let's get the soundtrack. But now we download the soundtrack. Yes.
Yes, we do.
After paying a reasonable
yeah, of course, after
fee.
paying. We take care of iTunes because iTunes take care of us. That's right. But that's another thing. Music, I guess you can agree with me too. Music makes a movie even more magical because it brings in the scenes. It's like, oh my gosh, this is really.
Well, the music tells you how to feel when you're watching it. But the problem with horror movies is that it's really hard to find any scary music. If you listen to horror movie soundtracks, you'll find that the music really isn't very scary.
Yeah.
Tough to find.
It is tough.
Hard to do.
He said it the best. Like it. See, even horror movies are hard to do. Okay, you think it's so easy. Won't you do it, okay? You at home, you're sitting on the couch right now, you're thinking, oh, I can do a horror film.
Well,
you can't even get on the radio.
You see, Mitchy T, it's easy to make a horror film that makes you laugh, but it's hard to make a horror film that scares you.
Or that makes you cry.
Yeah. It's easy to make a comedy that makes you cry, but it's hard to make one that makes you laugh, right?
And another thing
I spend all my money on this stupid movie.
As I was writing this horror script, I was like, dude, I can make 6 more movies of this. These characters can go on and on and on. That's what's so great about horror movies as well too. No wonder you can stay in business for the rest of your life because you just keep making the movie, making it like Scream 18. Come on, Scream's not gonna go around, you know. But another thing, did you ever want to do in front of the camera? Did you ever want to do acting?
I tried it.
He's done it.
I tried, but
oh, he has done it. Oh, the cat is out of the house.
Apparently you're not that much of a fan, Mitchy.
He's like, I've tried it. He has done it.
Not in a big way, but you know, there's a whole routine in LA that directors, producers, people like that like to join the Screen Actors Guild and be in the movies so that they can get health insurance and pension.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I tried it, and the crew just was too cruel to me.
Oh, they're just like, hey, excuse me. Okay, they were like,
we want you and your mustache.
I'm not very good at it.
You and your mustache. Excuse me. That's when they give you the little tap on the shoulder, like, excuse me. Out. It's like you behind the films. Okay, you go edit, you go do your directing. You here, go.
Here, you do your directing, but for now, let me give you some directions.
Exactly.
Don't act.
Exactly. You know, I like that part. We're gonna get into some. Are you ready for some music?
I'm ready for some
music.
music.
Are you ready for some music?
Yeah, let's do it.
Steffi, are you ready for some music? You know, I'm feeling music type.
You ready for some music?
You know, I'm always down for music, man, because I'm always looking to see who out there is listening not only to me talk a lot, because I do talk a lot, but you like listening to it.
I do, personally.
Well, personally, of course.
And I do speak for the rest of the world when I say that.
Well, I mean, you know, you should, because the rest of the world is listening at all times. They're always out there, they're listening, they're wanting us, and they're waiting for DJ Mitchy T to play them some little tunes. And you know what? You know what I'm feeling like?
What are you feeling like?
I'm feeling like
Sack of potatoes?
I am feeling potatoes right now. I've had one tough long weekend. What did you do for the Labor Day weekend, Logan? Did you do anything big for the Labor Day weekend?
I did a whole lot of relaxing. Oh yeah, well I did know. I went to a barbecue. I packed to move into my new place. You know,
Oh, the new
I actually
place,
did a lot. You know, I went to a barbecue with my family. You know, this is a family show.
This is the family show. It's like Logan was hanging out with his fam, and I was looking for a job. But we're gonna get into the music right now. This one, you're gonna like this one. I personally got to meet this guy, Felix the House Cat, and he also said he wanted to come on the show after he took my card and he stuck it on his forehead and he was jingling and ringing. It was incredible. It was an incredible show. Yes, it was at Avalon. Listen to this. So loud, huh?
Very loud. Yo, we're gonna need to throw in the commercials, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, right after this. Awesome. Thank you. I
know.
See, where would
I
I be without you?
I know you haven't done this before, Mitchell. But the clock's
Oh,
about to hit
God.
7 o'clock, and we still haven't thrown in the commercials, except for the.
You mean you got to put commercials on and you haven't put them in?
Oh no, right. I know. You're delaying me again. Raisin Man always delays me.
It's always my fault unless we're doing good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless we're doing all.
Until we're doing great, it's gonna be my fault.
Oh, we're gonna get some commercials.
Raisin Man, I have a cavity. Why haven't you been brushing my teeth?
That's good. That was good, man.
Yeah, that was a really good show.
Fun, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
So much love here in the studio. It's a lot of love. Yes.
I just wish more would be directed towards Mitchy T.
Oh no,
I
this
just
is
joke.
direction. This is beautiful, man. Like, shit, when people show up, let's do an interview. It's great. You know? Yeah, I was getting kind of jealous. It's like, how come you guys get all the camera time?
Yeah.
That's fun. It's so much fun.
Don't you want some camera time now? I mean,
Well, you know,
you
the
say this
camera-
as you're pointing the camera in our
The
faces.
camera needs to be there when things get too hot. And they get
Well, I think for your website or your Facebook, there should be a picture of the two of us
yeah.
on there. So why don't you take a picture of us? And normally when I get a picture taken with the radio host, I strangle. So here it is. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
You've seen your strangling pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's recording
No,
though.
don't record. Leave it to record.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
leave it
okay.
to record.
Yeah, do that record.
Okay, here we
I
go.
have my camera too.
How do I...
Oh, come on.
You have to hold
You
it
got
still.
your tongue
You have to
if
hold
I'm
it
strangling you, or
still.
I'll have to do it for sure.
Okay, I can't...
Here,
Dude, Stephanie knows how to use this.
Here we go.
You want to be in film?
Ready, Steph?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Let's see. There we go.
Okay.
It's not very, that's
I did it.
pretty good, but it's not really,
Let's do a real
we
one.
need to have it sharp. Okay, give it all.
Okay, still. Oh, wait, hold on. It's blurred again. It takes a while.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, there you go.
Normally I chuckle. I love it. We're gonna get a real picture soon.
Yeah.
I have my camera.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Hey, it's 7 o'clock.
Yep, but we got in late, so that other guy was hogging up our minutes, so we gotta take him back.
You gotta get up, and he didn't have any help. He was filling it out himself.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta swing it like that. I've done that many times. And
Yeah. But yeah, we've only been on for 25 minutes. Less. They owe us, Dad.
At 6216 Santa Monica Boulevard, located just a few steps east of Vine Street in Hollywood.
Another great place to use Visa.
This is one of my favorite commercials of all time. Oh. The brioche.
And the pain au chocolat so delicious, you'd almost think you were at Pike Place Market in Seattle, where you'll find Le Panier, one of the finest French bakeries around. But if you want to taste Le Panier's world-class custard, serving palette and your Visa card. With Le Panier, they take baking to an art, but they don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
That's right, we're back with me, Mitchy T, right here on KLAS 89.7 FM. The Jefferson Foundation is located at 5470 West Washington Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90016. The Special Children and Family Resource Center is at 5443 West Washington Boulevard. That's Washington Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90016. For additional information or just visit our center, or to donate a scholarship, please call Martha Way at 323-965-7536, or email at mway@thejeffersonfoundation.com. And, of course, all of you out there are listening, like the Party the Progressive Way, just like we all do here on the Mitchy T Show, log on to progressiveparties.com. And if you like electro, just like you were listening to right there with our man, Felix the House Cat himself, you can also log on to what? electrocowfm.com. Tell Napoleon that your boy Mitchy T sent you there, because you know you heard it from me first.
So don't lie, right? We hate liars.
No, okay, I don't like liars either. Do you like liars? I don't like liars.
I don't like liars.
You know, we're not.
You?
I hate to say this, but we have to wait till next week. And next week, yes, 6:30 Thursdays. Prime time out there, right here in Los Angeles and Hollywood. And the rest of the world out there can hear us. Yes, all you got to do is log on to www.klasfm.com. You can hear me as well as the Raisin Man.
Raisin Man.
Yes. Invented by this guy. Right there. Yes. So everyone have a good night, and good night. Good night.